nobody hotter. Thank you for tuning in with your girl Tasha. We handle business, we ain't about to gossip. Here to uplift ya, now it's time to boss up. Hey, hey, tune in, nah, you can't miss. Making sure that you get your daily wake up list. We yelling bam, good vibes, good energy. Bam, being authentically me. Shout out Little Mo and Trinity, that's mini me. Gotta keep it in the family. Hey, your girl Tasha, YGT, time to get it hype. Hey, this is what you need. Hey, go ahead, turn it up, this my jam. Being authentically me like bam. With your girl Tasha, hey, let's dance. Being authentically me like bam. Yeah, now it's time to get it. Time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, hey, now it's time to get it. Time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, we about to get it live with your girl Tasha. Hey, like bam. Let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? It is your girl Tasha, known to the world as the Tasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, what? It's like you are hanging with your girl, and y'all know what my favorite word is. It is bam, because I'm always being authentically me. Now, guys, y'all know it's been a minute since I've been on doing this. I might be a little bit rusty, but nevertheless, we're going to have us a good time today because we got some controversial stuff going on here today, and it starts a little bit like this. Y'all know how I like music. Okay, we are talking about bride training. So I have some guests with us behind the stage. Let's get them on. Yes, we are here.
Oh my, no, you did not.
You ain't know that y'all was getting married again today, huh?
Right.
License and everything too. Let me get this name up here. Here we go. Let's see. We got some people, guys. You know what? Oh, look. Hey. What's up, South Carolina? How you doing? What you talking about? I'm talking funny and fast. Yeah, because they only got 30 minutes. They're going to come up on here with this crazy topic that some people are feeling and some people are not. And they only got 30 minutes. I got to talk fast, Natasha. I'm sorry. As we go, guys, for those of you who are not here, as you see, when you are asking questions, I will bring them up on the screen. We will allow our guests to answer them. Remember, sharing is caring. It doesn't cost you nothing. Hit the share button. Those of you who are joining us from the DMV, Black Business Owner Group, okay, in there, if you have somebody that's not a member of the group, come on over to Latasha Carpenter page and tell them to hop on here because then they could get on too, okay? All right, look, that's right. Hey, what's up, Lauren? That's right, Natasha. Laugh at them. 30 minutes. Nobody come on here with no 30 minutes. Natasha. What's up, Chi-Town? How you doing, Chi-Town? Go ahead, guys. Share. Okay, so anyway, yes, I'm crazy. I want to introduce you guys to Mr. and Mrs. James and Dynesha McKenzie. Did I say it right again?
Yes. Hi.
I used to have a basketball player in AAU. Her name was Dynesha. I was like, I'm gonna mess up her name. I don't know which one it is. Okay, Dynesha is on here. And guys, I want you to take a little bit of time, just tell them a little bit about you guys individually, and then we'll get down to some of the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing? So my name is James McKenzie. I was born in Seattle. My dad was in the Army, so I was born in the area, but I was raised in Birmingham, Alabama. So he was from that area and stuff. So we
Alabama. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm a real estate investor. Own a trucking company. We own a few different businesses. I should say that, whatever. So we want to keep running them down, but we try to build with our people, whatever. We try to do a lot for the community just to make things better and just to be helpful and stuff. So.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm Dynesha McKenzie. I'm from New York, very complete opposite of the Southern guy right here. I basically, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I run businesses at home, but I do have my degree in finance, which helps me run the businesses with him. I also used to be a model. I used to dance as a dance choreographer. So I have a lot of different areas that I'm pretty much good in. I just kind of want to narrow it down, because there's just too much going on. So I just want to narrow it down and just kind of stick to our business right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. The little intro that y'all gave pop up with questions. Like I told you, whatever I say, it just comes, I just flow like this. So now, North and South, how the heck did y'all meet each other?
we met in the middle. Yeah. So in Virginia, we met in Virginia, actually. So I met him. I used to live in Virginia. I graduated high school there. And he got stationed in I think Portsmouth at the time. So I met him there. But we didn't do anything at that point. We kind of got together about like 4 years later. So that's about it. That's how we met.
Okay, who came on the who? I'm gonna get all in your business.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Why you turning your head? Hold on, you might have her trained as a wife, but you ain't got me trained. You turning your head.
Nah, but who came on who first? I'll let you tell it.
She said she came on to me first, so you know what I mean. And
hold on, let me say. Okay, let me say this. I don't normally do stuff like that.
Yeah,
I let them come to me, but see, sometimes when you see a good one, you gotta just grab them, like just come here. So that's what I did, and he's still here. So
all right. So speaking of a good one, the audience should know that you guys actually have known each other for about 7 years, right?
No, we known each other about 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Oh, but y'all started dating 7 years ago?
Yes.
I'm trying to go back. Don't make me think I'm crazy. I done took today, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's it.
years ago, you guys met, or y'all decided that we're going to take this from a friendship and we're going to get a little bit more serious.
Correct.
And what did that decision look like?
I think it was us. We was breaking up. I was coming out of my first marriage, and she was coming out of breaking up with her boyfriend. So it was kind of like around the same period. And then we seemed like we were made for each other type of deal with him. So just like, because I wasn't going to say anything because, I was just like, I don't know, we friends.
Yeah,
we cool.
It was kind of,
Yeah, but she kind of broke the ice, which was big for me because I was, if she didn't say that, we probably wouldn't be sitting here today.
Yeah.
So it was very strong of her to do that. And, I thank her for it today because I wouldn't have had her as a wife, so.
I think the Most High put it in me to kind of like grab him because I promise you I don't do that, but I had to. So
yeah.
All right. So now, then y'all, how long did it take for you guys? Because I read something about somebody playing house. So was it playing doctor?
This is the interesting thing. So we've known each other about 12 years, but about 4 years after that, when we kind of put it together, we actually, our first date, boyfriend, girlfriend, we lived togetday right away. So did you say your first date? First dates, first day of us being boyfriend and girlfriend, we were living together.
Oh, okay.
From the beginning, yes. It's different, I know, but listen.
It was a struggle at first.
It was crazy.
We ain't gonna lie, it was a struggle, because you got a new person. I had my own place, doing my thing, and her kind of coming into it. It was good because we worked out a lot of kinks at that period of time.
That's half the story. Like we giving you half the story now.
We only got half the hour. So. But okay, so now this whole thing was really controversial is that you went into the DMV Black-owned business group and put up this post about you're looking for 20 women to enroll into your wife training.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one that added school to it. I don't even think it said school, but it said wife training. And oh my God, that post just like blew up.
Yeah.
From people who thought it was a good idea, from other people like, what the hell? All this other kind of stuff. Any of my church folks on here is your girl Tasha. Anyway, so you had some people that asked you, what is it? Are you like going in the 1945s? Are you crazy or whatever? You responded to one person, and that's what I think I utilize in the flyer, or it's also in the title, is that you want to teach women how to be a whole wife.
Yes.
Can you explain what is a whole wife?
Okay.
A wife.
So we don't need to have, we need the whole. That's what's gonna make your husband, you guys are doing stuff together. So to be a whole wife, it comes with within first. So I like to start off with the person individually. There's a lot of things as women that we go through, like insecurities and stuff like that. Attitude is very big, especially in the Black community. Attitude and, doing all the neck rolling. You can't even ask a question. Someone's already looking at you sideways. Yeah. Sisterhood. A lot of sisterhood relationships are screwed up. That's why a lot of women, they say, hey, I don't have girlfriends. I have guy friends. So it's kind of like, if you can't be a friend to your own, same sex, then how are you going to be a wife to someone opposite? You should be able to work within your community as sisterhood, and then you could take all those good qualities and put it off to your soon-to-be husband or husband at the time. So that's how I like to start off. That's the beginning. Second,
hold on. So you saying that based off how you interact with other women will determine how you interact with your husband, and if it could be any good.
Yes. So if you have drama within your community, you're gonna bring. You don't think so?
Oh, no. I'm saying, you heard my song. I don't do the drama stuff. Did you hear my song?
Right. But guess what? There's not too many people that don't do the drama. It's more women doing more drama than not. So no man likes to hear gossip on the phone. They don't want to hear that. So when I came in with him, I didn't do all that. That's why he was like, wow, okay, that's different. Mm-hmm. So it's a way to be. Because, and then the drama that you bring to your friends, you're going to bring it to your man without you even thinking about it. It's just going to come off like that. And no man likes that. Yeah.
Because we want to come home to peace. Yeah. We just got beat up at work. Now we coming home, we going to get beat up again by you. It's like, we need a rest too. So, it was good, that she didn't bring that aspect to the relationship. So it allowed me to relax. I'm coming home depressed. She was there. She was helping me out. We was able to have good communication, and it helps.
But that's the beginning, like I said. Then we dig deeper into actually being a wife. So so when I say being a wife, I'm not saying I'm teaching you how to be a wife to your husband, because your husband is going to be different. Who he is. It's going to be different. So I'm just saying that all women should have the same type of characteristics. That's it. So I'm going to teach them how to have respect, no attitude, there's a lot of different things in that regard. Loyalty. Loyalty that I'm going to be teaching them. And then you could bring that to your man, and then you figure out
loyalty. You got to teach loyalty.
Yes.
You do.
If you got to teach loyalty, they ain't loyal. They're not going to be loyal.
That's true.
Okay. If you got to teach that, if you're not bringing that to the table, I mean, I'm sorry. You can't teach loyalty. And
a lot of people don't know it.
One of these other schools, because I looked up to see if you were the only one. There were some other schools, and the lady said that her key things that she wanted to teach to women is how to be feminine. I can't say. Y'all know how to say what? Feminine. She got
feminine.
And childlike and subservient.
Wow.
And what her 3 core things are. Now, for me, when I listen to that, I sure hope if I'm a woman that I'm feminine and I'm cool with the subservient thing. I don't know about this childlike thing. I don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah.
So with this whole loyal thing, if you got to teach me how to be loyal, then maybe I don't need to be up in there. I'm not understanding that. So you got to help a sister with that.
So with the loyal part, us men, we require a different type of loyalty. So like, say if somebody's DMing you and stuff like that, and you ignore them, for us, that's big, because we see, okay, we can trust her, we can give you more things. So a lot of times men, we get rejected all the time.
Ignore your DM?
You said say again?
Yes.
Your DM?
I am. Yeah, I don't entertain.
No. I'm asking him.
Oh,
Are you ignoring your DM?
Yeah, of course. I don't be on no DMs. I almost be on Facebook like that. No. You know,
I'm gonna hook you up to the detective now. Okay. I'm just messing around.
So yeah, it's a certain type of loyalty that a lot of I can't say a lot of women that some women really just don't have, and entertaining men is one of them.
And men are very territorial. So if you out there giving another man attention, we take that as cheating. You know.
Okay. Good morning. So look, I can recognize that in hearing from men and talking about that, because I actually had a gentleman that told me that he thinks that I'm a cool person, but I couldn't be wife material.
Nah,
because I'm dancing because I'm me on my page. When I'm dancing on my page, the territorial things come out, right? But then you listen to another man, and another man tell you that I like your personality. I want to see you dancing. I want people to know I got a good person on my arm. So you go from this, be a lady in public and be a freak in the bedroom, all this stuff. Somehow my little innocent, your girl Tasha dancing is considered as being a freak in the bedroom to some people, or somehow enticing people, or whatever is one thing that goes on. You know, I ain't twerking and all the other kind of stuff. So, you and I not friends on the page. You might not want to be on my page. I have to tell people to scroll past all the time because I'm going to have my fun.
Okay. Yeah, I used to actually have videos like that because I used to teach. So I used to teach dancing heels back in the day. Which
dancing heels? Is that pole dancing?
No pole.
I'm gonna be sitting here.
So yeah, I used to teach women. So before I did the wife thing, I used to actually teach women how to be confident. That's how it came out. And to me, the most confidence you would have is when you put on a pair of heels and then you dance to bring out yourself. So I used to do that first. So now I'm trying to incorporate it together because I'm a wife now. So it's like, all right, well, let me kind of teach that since, we consistently have a good marriage, so that's why I wanted to bring it.
How would you feel about her dancing with some heels on Facebook to draw more attention for the class?
It depends on how she's dressed. So if she's dressed modestly, I would love it. I would think it's very pretty. It's very it get a lot of attention, and the things that she would like, she would get a lot of feedback. So
good question. See, I was about to ask that because I had my kids, so I didn't go back into doing my dancing thing again. So
that was one of the questions that actually you addressed it when I heard you guys giving your intro, when you said that you used to dance and you used to do this and you used to, the first thing that came to my mind, okay, is this because she's been trained not to do it now?
No, so it's because I had kids. That's it. Okay. My youngest one is one. So yeah.
Okay, so it's a lot of skepticism about you putting up your posts, and probably with people learning more, and the fact that we've pointed out that you started, you've been together as a couple roughly 7 years, married 4.5 years. So the natural question that people will come, they want some receipts. How is it that you've been married 4.5 years and you're going to be coaching somebody to be a wife? What makes you, did you go to school? What do you got to do to be a wife coach? Everybody call themselves coach. What did you have to do to become a wife coach?
Okay, I'll say it first. So for me, all right, I was never always like this. I had a path of, partying. I used to be in the industry. I used to do all that stuff. But then my main concern was for me to be married one day, because I could be famous all day long, but then I'll come home to an empty house. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to find that in the industry, because the industry is wild. So I took it upon myself to kind of make that important, to be married by 25, which I actually did that, which was so crazy. Married by 25 and stuff like that. Then when me and him got together, we had 3.5 years of pure hell. Okay. And we lived together, like I said from the beginning. So we went through things that a lot of people actually go through. And then we actually overcame them before we got married. And now it's been 4.5 years of consistency of not going back to how we were 4.5 years ago. So I feel like because of that, we're very qualified to help somebody else, because we've been consistent for 4.5 years. And to me, if you're married 20, I'm just saying, not for everybody, but if you're married for 20 years, that does not mean you're happy. longevity.
Well, you know what? That's what I was about to say to you when you talking about the 4.5 years of consistency. Because something you guys don't know about me, I was married 20 years, 10 years too long. Okay, my 10 years was consistent.
I hear that a lot. I hear that saying a lot, and that's why I kind of try to tell people it's a more about.
Feel that, Tasha? All right, Tasha. She said she feel that. Melissa, Georgia. Hey, Paula.
Yeah. So it's more about us coming together and working with one another. So we used to have like a lot of issues with communication, and that's the point of mostly every relationship is mostly boils down to communication. Like, so today's time period, we don't know how to talk with one another. Like a man, we're afraid to talk to the woman to say how we really feel. Just like how you got different, like the one man wanted you to be modest, and the other guy was like, oh, be yourself, be free. So you don't know which one was which. You know what I mean? Because the other guy might want you to be modest too as well, but he don't want to lose you.
Well, no, I ain't with that person, and I was 20 years, 10 years too long, and I ain't thinking about no marriage right now. So I just throwing that thing out there. Yeah. But it is like confusing because all women are not crazy Black women.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, and let me not say Black women. All women aren't crazy. White women, Chinese women, all you guys. A lot of times, y'all know Angela Bassett put a bad thing on us when she did that Diary of a Mad Black Woman, right? Yeah. All of us not gonna come out there and light up your car and bust your windows out, because that's not something that I did. When I rode, I just rode. I wasn't trying to look for the drama with it or whatever. But one of the things that I found is in training them and respecting them. Okay, you have to be careful, I think, with that. And I'm gonna say that because what I had with my ex-husband is that he would tell me that I wasn't being respectful when I expected him to cleave to me as his wife. Mm-hmm. Okay, because that meant that sometimes there were some things with his parents, because for him, his parents defined all love. That everything, the definition of love was his parents. So if I was like, okay, can we make our own traditions? Can we do something of our own? Can we not have to take our Christmas presents from our house to your parents' house for our kids to open up? They can't come downstairs to open up their presents. You're not respecting my family. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to let my family get mad. I'm not going to make my family mad for you.
Wow.
So what is your definition of respect in your wife's school?
So, okay, that's why I was saying before that I can't teach anybody to be a wife to your husband, because your husband has different values, but still there's still a level of respect regardless. So if he said that to you, you could have screamed at him and be like, well, you can't tell me what to do. Okay, that's not how you talk to your husband, regardless of what he said. So I'm teaching you how to just have an overall respect in general as a person, and then to bring it off to your household in that regard.
If you come off respectful, for the most part, men, we're simple creatures. We don't care about a lot of stuff. We're like, all right, you know what I mean? It's okay. We'll go with your way. So if as long as you're happy, for the most part, men are okay with it. And you bring in peace. So.
Yeah, men like peace. So I'm just trying to teach a lot of women how to have that, and a lot of women don't. I've seen it. I had a lot of different examples growing up. A whole hell house, just screaming all day. Oh, they ain't do this, and they belittling a man. So I'm gonna teach you how to not belittle a man. You don't do that. It's a way to be to a man in general. All men. It don't have to be a husband. Just all men. So
look at Natasha's comment here. This may be a way that a woman tries to not raise hell or belittle her man or keep peace. Some people stay married and even sleep in separate rooms. So what do you call that? Are we just staying in marriages and keeping peace? Is that healthy to be staying in separate rooms to keep the peace?
Well, okay, so it depends. If they're in their room and if they're separate, but if that's how their household is for them to be, let's say, at peace, but they still are married, husband and wife, and they respect each other throughout it's just sleeping. So if when you come out the room and you're able to have a good conversation, you guys go out in public, do things as a couple, that's fine, that's healthy. But if you are separate and as soon as you come out the room, you're still separate, you cook separate dinner, you don't do nothing together, that's not a marriage. So it really depends on what type of separation, because some people sleep better by themselves.
Yeah.
So I can't say that
I'm sure knowing Miss Change inside and out, that she was thinking about it from the point of the couple is happy.
So that's not healthy.
Yeah, it's not.
So one lady said in the group that, you know what, you might have something good here. We don't know. We got to see where you're coming from. You might have something good, but why choose the name Wife Training? Because I pissed a whole bunch of people off. So they thought that your name was. Natasha said something one more time. She said, I'm not saying that to keep the peace. I was speaking about people are
still
married for ages and not happy. We ain't sleeping in separate rooms unless there's a medical issue. I know, exactly. That's where I'm coming from. See, I know you. I know my viewers.
Yeah.
So what we get ready to say? What we
about the wife training?
Wife training, picking that name, because that name, you could catch more bees with honey than you catch with vinegar. Some people felt that name was a vinegar name.
Yeah, it was okay.
Well, I started off with this one. So with training, right? A lot of people, they look at the word training or as you trying to beat me up, or you trying to be a bad person. But when you go to work, right, you get trained. And a lot of older people that I talk to about marriage, they say all the time, hey, marriage is work. So in order to make sure, you're doing good on your job, you have to get trained. You just don't walk into your job and say, after you get your degree, oh, I'm ready to go. Just put me in the fire. You don't got to teach me anything. And then just think you're going to be just that, be able to do the job correctly. So a lot of people do need to get trained. And I wish we would have got trained, or these avenues can help us out. It would have helped us out a lot earlier.
She want to say something so bad.
How about, now look, I want to say this. It's 8:27, and see, and comments are coming out. How about wife molding? That might go off better, but you keep your training. Let's see, Miss Andrea Claggett says, each person in the marriage, I want to try to make sure that we get the comments that may come up. If y'all want to make comments, I see y'all watching. Y'all better put them in here real quick, because they only really, I told y'all, each person in the marriage has to know who they are as an individual first. They then they find someone who complements them and helps to bring the best of each forward. So that is so in this learning, when you talked about learning how to interact with your girlfriends and stuff, but also you got to find out who you are first in order to do this.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So she said exactly what I said earlier, and then at the end, your spouse is supposed to help bring it out. So that's what happened for us. Sorry, you train animals, you educate people. All right.
Well,
so
job, so they get trained at work. So
all right, here it comes. Okay, I do agree. We do need to know how to speak to a man in a way to not belittle him. I learned that about my husband. I can't at him. I can't at him on 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's no win for men. Like say if a woman is belittling you, you can't hit her. You can't hit her. You can't talk down about her, because that's mental abuse. And then you can't leave her. She gonna say you abandoned her and the kids. So it's no win for a man if a woman is belittling him. So we would just want to say, hey, I just want peace, because if I put my hand upon you, I'm gonna be looked down upon. If I leave you, I'm gonna be looked down upon. And if I talk bad to you, I'm gonna be looked down upon.
He's telling my spokesperson. I came up with the idea. He's just here because he's the husband.
I got one vote for molding. I just want you to notice it. I got one vote for molding, okay?
Hey, molding.
If I had time, I could put up a poll and we could get some votes. Should we say molding or training? Not like they're gonna
yeah, molding or training.
You know what? So what's your thoughts on when a woman, we have concerns, we have issues, we don't want to always talk to our girlfriend, but a lot of times brothers, they may not want to hear it. That's, like you said, that's taking away their peace. So is there like some time limits for how long they get to be in the house before you be like, do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think she was talking.
Oh, go ahead. We had this conversation.
Yeah. So I would say with women, when they talk to men, get to the point. So we can be up here for 3 hours having a conversation about nothing, and then now you get to the point and we sleep. So we were just like, hey, get straight to the point. Tell me exactly how you feel. and be open to receive what we're saying to you. Because if you're open and we can tell you, hey, I don't like this without you getting emotional or, getting your feelings, it will go a long way, in a relationship.
Okay, Rosa said we potty train our kids confused. He shut down and didn't hear me when I was on 100. Thanks for reading through my typos. Yeah. Yes, we're doing that. So you know what? I am like so sorry because really like that's how I go. I know that sometimes when it comes to the audience too, they need time to warm up. Some of them don't get on. There's other ones out there that haven't made comments that want to make comments and stuff like that. And that's just how it is because when you hang with your girl, you just hanging with me. It's just like with friends when we have those type of conversations that help the community. So, we want to be able to tell them how to go about finding out the information about you. And I want to give you like, here's another comment. What did it come up? Sorry, the darn phone rang. You teach people how to treat you. That goes for husbands and wives too. So what's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, you gotta tell it, and that's why I say you gotta be open. Women have to be open to have good communication to say, hey, I like this. If you tell a man, hey, I like this, for the most part, if it's not nothing serious or crazy, you going out and spending $200,000 on some shoes or clothes, we like, okay.
You gotta be upfront from the beginning. So no matter who your spouse is, tell them what you want from the beginning and then go from there.
As long as it's reasonable.
But you gotta have good communication.
Rosie said, I enjoyed you guys. Keep going. Look, here we go. Another one. Training may trigger people, but triggering is what brings about necessary change. No need to coddle the term. Wife training is what it is. Is what it is.
That's what we think with that. Yes. She said
okay, I agree. I just didn't go there. It goes both ways. Okay, well, let me y'all heard my feeling. I knew I looked at they didn't trust your girl Tasha. They don't know she ain't on Amazon Fire Stick and Roku when she in the studio for no reason. But let's see. Here we go. Y'all tell them information about how to contact you and when your classes are starting and things like that. I want to give you that time to do that at least.
Okay, so everybody could go to diverseearth.com. It's right here, DYVERSE, earth.com. And there you go to Wife Coach. That's where all the information will be. You'll see the classes listed. You'll see our mission, our values, our goals. You'll see I have about 5 classes. I did bundle some of them. I do have like 2. I'll put them together so it could be a better deal for people. My classes start May 17th. And you can also follow me on Instagram at 101 Wife Training. That's on Instagram. So Instagram and Facebook is where we're at.
Okay, let me get down because I want to get your name up here so that they can see where you had that 101. Which one I need to take down? There, y'all can see her Instagram underneath of their name. Okay, go ahead.
And I would like to do this again. So we're gonna talk, and we can go longer, next time, so we can kind of get more. Questions answered and stuff like that. So too as well.
Well, let me tell you guys, because we can go, we can really go in with it. We can have some of your people that have been through your class. I could bring people backstage, forward stage, all this other kind of stuff. I know how to do it all.
Okay.
I'm professional.
Yeah.
And look, let Dynesha, you just say you saw how I looked before. Look, my team is laughing because we was doing a presentation. One of the guys, the slideshow wouldn't work for him. I was like, oh my God, I gotta do the slideshow. I can't put the video. Girl, I was in here hitting the slides. I was changing my clothes. I was putting on my makeup. I was doing all I had the video off. That's just what I do. But anyway,
yes.
I really did enjoy you guys. I hope that we got some more comments. I hope that Rosa is saying blessings to you, and Cynthia says just got on, been married 49 years. I probably could have told you all something for real.
Amazing.
Well, guys, y'all heard them.
Blessings to you all as well.
And we need more of that in our communities. We got to come together and we have to build our nation back up because we've been broken for a while now. So, and
it's good that young people come out here and help too. It can't just be everybody that's been married 50 years.
Because we're not listening to older people for the most part. A lot of our people they head is too hard. So if somebody that's been in the dirt with them and came out of it, we can kind of help and teach them as well to come out that dirt. So.
Yes.
Y'all guys know how your girl Tasha is, right? Partners for the 9 o'clock meeting. We're gonna roll through this and see how long this go. If it's not 9 o'clock, y'all see me. We're gonna start when we get done. Let's go ahead. Cynthia Carr is on here with her 49 years. You just kind of gave the answer to, you wanted to share with people why this is so important to the community. You probably rushed through it. Tell them a little bit more about that. What is your passions about? Well, she wants to talk. This is her show, and she just brought you in here.
well, our passion is just to bring back the community. That's why we started our own business. We're trying to build families, strong families. We're trying to build a bond. We're trying to build a trust back in the Black community, because back in the day, we was the most married. Now we like the least married. Yeah. So we trying to build that company back up. We trying to build businesses back up. We trying to build a whole infrastructure, because it all starts with family. If you don't have your family, you don't have the person sitting beside you, it's going to be hard to get through those tough days. It's a lot easier when you're having somebody, hey, let me massage your head. Let me be there for you. Let me help you out. Go through that struggle that you're going through. And now we put our money together, and we able to invest. We're able to do things, and we're able to partner up with other families. And now we building communities. We buying communities up, and we, instead of having somebody else gentrify our neighborhoods, we doing it ourselves and making the community look better. So when our kids are walking down the street, they're not afraid. They're not afraid to, oh, well, this is what I'm used to, and they messing up their own neighborhoods, because that's what they seen their whole life. I come from a bad neighborhood, and I go back home and buy homes from my neighborhood and fix them up and rent them out for cheap. So that's why I do to try to give back. And like with this COVID thing going on, it's a lot of people have been, scamming or not scamming out, not paying their rent, but I'm able to, give back more and help them out and people in need. So I feel like if we all help each other out, we can get a lot further instead of just arguing all the time and not coming together as one.
And also as women, sometimes we run our man away. So I'm trying to kind of get the idea of trying to kind of bring a man back, because sometimes we do a lot too much, and they're like, well, I'm out of here, and then they'll get, go get somebody else, whatever. So it's kind of like, I want to bring the peace back just in general. And it's just, we just trying to help people out as much as we can, because we help, we had to go through it ourselves. So now it's time to give back. That's our passion, is to help others the best way we can.
Okay, so basically that's what inspired you to go ahead and do this. Now, getting into, we already talked about the fact that you only have 4.5 years. Look, you got some confirmation. Rosa said, facts to you, James. Mm-hmm. Natasha said, that's wonderful. So y'all got some receipts from the audience. Okay. You guys didn't know that. How many sessions or how many classes have you already had? And do you get a cap and a gown and a graduation? I mean, what happened?
We've had personal sessions amongst our friends and family. We haven't actually put it out to the public. It was free when we did that. But we realized how many households, how many people we actually helped. And we was like, wow, okay, let's kind of put it to the public and kind of get people we don't know. So that's kind of how that came about, for me to just push So
is this going to be your first public session?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I do it all the time at work. It's a lot of.
So at the end of the class, that would be cute. You get a veil and gown.
But I help a lot of people at work. So I work with a lot of different people, a lot of different nationalities. And what I've seen is a lot of people have the same issue, same problem. I can just tell you one example. I was talking to a female, and she was saying her husband was controlling. So most people would just stop right there. Okay, husband controlling. But I was like, okay. I was like, what happened? Why? And she was saying she didn't want him to go to New York, and because he's about to go out and stuff like that and have fun. And I asked, why did he not want you to go to New York? She was like, because I get drunk all the time. But she didn't want to tell me at first. But she said she get drunk and pass out. So I say he's not being controlling. He wants to protect you. He loves you.
See, he don't want communication right there.
Yeah. So instead of her taking the positive route of, okay, my husband loves me, he wants to protect me, because we're territorial. We want to love you. We want to make sure you're good. If I promise you, if I'm in California and Dynesha, somebody attacking her in Virginia, I'm getting on the plane and I'm trying to find them. So that's how we are as men. So he wanted to protect her, but instead of taking the positive, oh, my husband loves me, he want to protect me, she took the negative route. So I just I counsel her, and I've been doing it for a couple of months now. Just been helping her out.
This is like actually current.
Yeah,
so
she's moved out. She moved out of the house. Now I was telling her, hey, what to do. Now she's back in the house, and they having a healthy marriage now.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of trying to bring realities to some females. Some women say the wrong words, and then it might not be that. So it's kind of bring, okay, this is what it really is. Let's try to fix your mentality, because that's not it.
Everything can't be negative.
Someone said it.
So Natasha said, yeah, it's more to that thing than controlling can mean a lot.
Yes.
Rosa said, I love this, especially for the younger generation. And Natasha's asking, are you guys still in the Tidewater area?
No, we're in Maryland right now.
DMV area now. So
yeah.
And they said that's true and wrong words. Okay. All right. So your first class.
Yes, our first class.
I think it's going to turn out good.
Yeah, I got to tell you this. I have women who've been married about 14, 15 years that's coming to my class already, because they're like, wow, I have a terrible marriage.
Coming to your class free.
No, they paying.
Oh, they
paying. Hey.
Because I'm going to let my viewers know, honey, y'all go on. Wait a minute, let me get this thing back up here. Hold on. Let me get it back up here. Hold on. Look, I'm going to tell I keep it real with my viewers, honey. Go on to that website, because this class is not cheap.
Nope.
Not cheap. So when you said that this is your first class, when you said now people are paying, so there's some people who are currently active in the class underneath of paying a fee.
So
they're going to be enrolled in the class and getting ready to start.
Yes, enrolling into the class is about to start. I don't have a class right now that starts May 17th, but I have all type of people.
They love you guys and y'all cute.
Nope, I don't know them. So, yes, people, all type. I'm getting more married than not married, honestly.
And this is to bring value to our community. And we're going to teach on a lot of topics, like even business, because a lot of people want the man to already have the bag instead of helping build the bag with the man. So Dynesha was a woman that helped me get the bag as well. Like I started companies. Instead of her saying, okay, go work for a job, I say, hey, I'm going to start this company. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And this is what you're going to do. And then she fell right into her role and was been crucial for the success of the business. So if we have that mindset of working together, hey, you don't have to go out in corporate America or be stressed out of doing all that stuff and dealing with all those people that's going to be talking negative to you and bringing you down. You can be at home with your kids, loving them, and also taking care of the business. And now we're building an empire. Now we're teaching the kids. I got 3 young boys, and that's why this class is crucial to us. I have 3 young men that I'm training to be, and I'm going to train the next women on helping train, I should say, to be the next wives, have kids to have the next wives. So,
to our kids, yeah.
To our kids.
Rosa said amen to that. Paula said open hearts are what's needed. And she said, I think this is great. I pray God sends open hearts and minds your way. And am I thinking, Natasha, hell no, I ain't taking that class. And you know why I'm not taking that class? Because I was married 20 years, 10 years too long. It's no different than, no, I'm not taking no class or nothing. And this is the whole thing. I gotta find. So see, there's a lot of men out there that need a woman instead of wanting a woman. And I don't want no man that need me. I want a man that wants me. I want a man that allows me to be a female. Now, girl Tasha, I tell everybody I can hold it down. I can hold myself down. Y'all done see me. Y'all have watched my life and y'all have seen me go from stepping out and becoming a single mother, taking care of my children, doing my own thing or whatever. So right now, I mean, somebody got me. I could be submissive. I've learned some things over the years. Now, if somebody starts twitching my eye, I might just enroll in something.
Right.
Hell no.
You sound like my mom. My mom's story is yours. So she's been married that long too. She's not married now. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
All right, now Lauren says this is essential for our nation. A lot of us grew up in a broke homes and wasn't taught how to be wives, absolutely, and how to choose. I wasn't no married people in my family. What you talking about, girl? Okay, how to be wives or how to choose the right partner and have a successful marriage. Girl,
it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
You laughing at me, Paula? Girl, you know I'm gonna keep it real, Paula. You know I don't got time to be the Hustables. Anyway, go ahead.
But I would say too. I was gonna say this as well. Like with men, I need my wife. You know, so I wanted to break the women down instead of saying I don't need a man. Say yes, I do need a man. I need a good man that's gonna help me bring this nation up because it's bigger than us. So if I'll never say I don't need my wife. I need my wife. Well, because it's a lot of stuff that's going on in this house I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have her.
So let me tell you about my need that I'm talking about. My son is in music, and he had an artist that he worked with, and one of her songs says exactly what the line is, and I've been saying this since then. She said, I want a man who wants me, not one who needs me. And the reason why the whole need me, I don't know what her reason was, but when I heard that, it came to me, that joker that's at home laying on the couch, not even looking for a job.
Yeah.
You gotta have a job, but you laying on the couch, you're not even looking for the job. Yeah. That joker that's taking your car and dropping you off at work and driving around all day long, bringing back on empty and zero.
Yeah.
Those are the type of, I don't want a man that needs me. Okay.
Yeah, not that type of thing. Okay.
I want to be wanted by a good woman, a good man, good woman. I want to be wanted, not needed. I don't want to be wanted by a woman, but y'all hear what I'm saying. I'm talking about both ways.
Yeah.
But Tasha don't want no women. Anyway, don't get it tripped in. Let's see. Hubby and I was just talking about that. I didn't have a model at home. Yep. I learned from applying Bible principles and communications. Thank you, Natasha. That brings another question. What Bible foundation do you have, if any, within the program?
Yeah, it's based off of the Bible. So that's how we helped our marriage, was through God, through scriptures, to kind of put us in order in a sense of being together, working like in a healthy way. We have a strong foundation on the Bible. And go ahead.
So what church do you guys go to?
We do a lot of church online right now, and it's called KHM.
Kingdom Harvester Ministry. It's Brother Divine Prospect. That's his name. So we listen to him a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Cool. So what else do you want people to know about?
I just want people to, instead of looking at things negatively all the time.
Be the instructor.
You what?
Be the instructor, girl. You're not the wife coach. That's what I'm not the wife coach. She over here faking the funk. He the wife coach.
You would think that he came up with the idea, but he didn't. He's just strong on family. He see that when I said I want to do this class, he's like, wow, that'll be good, bring the families together. So he's, very big on family structure. And
we've been having this conversation for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Like we've been talking about, hey, we need to do this, and this didn't work, or, like I said, I was previously married. And I learned I was married at a young age because I had the marriage mindset. I always wanted to have a family. I always wanted to have a wife and all that. So, and that woman, was no good. And like I think Natasha said, we didn't know how to pick a successful person. So when we went through our divorce, it was a kind of refreshing to even have get Dynesha, because she helped bring the best out of me. And a lot of women don't understand. Y'all can bring the best out of men, or y'all can bring the worst.
Yeah. Leave them in jail and they go ballistic. But at the same time, I once was some of these girls. Some girls, they walk around, I don't want none. I'm not ready. I'm too young. I'm this and that. And then by the time they're 40, they never had a husband or kids. And it's kind of like, why did you wait so long? You're ready now. Like now you're getting a little older. In this time and age, we don't live that long anymore. So you got only about 60 years to make it happen. But by the time you get to a certain age, you're gonna be a little too old.
You ain't gonna have kids.
Yeah, so I'm trying to help women understand that to me, if you want to be married, it's important to get it, as young as you can, or when you find the right person. not to like, oh, I'm not ready. And then you just let like, 5 good men go past you. You don't want to do that because they're going to be married later. And then you can't find nobody. So now you're like stuck.
So could somebody assume that or listening to what you're saying, some people are always going to take it from both sides and play devil's advocate. Everything that you're saying is like about making the dude happy, about I gotta make myself available. What you say? What's this question? Did you say 5-year men?
No. So it's not about making a dude happy because he makes me happy too. It's not like I just do what he says and then we just doing that. No, I get a lot of happiness from him. I'm just talking about companionship. We was brought on this world to get together, be fruitful and multiply. So that's what we trying to do.
Might as well be happy while you're doing it.
Be happy while you're doing it. So
okay. Look, y'all got a celebrity on here saying good show, keep on pushing. Y'all don't even know who that person is here. So
thank you.
That's a celebrity right there. Look, so my thing though is I haven't heard anything talking about the work that needs to be done on the male side.
You never heard the slogan? You never heard the slogan?
What's the slogan?
What, happy man, happy plan?
And I want you to. Oh, okay. See, I was going to because I didn't get the warning out. I wanted to tell you I got an eject button on this joke over here. We can put you right out the head. Okay.
I made that up myself. Don't take that, y'all. Don't take that. I made that up myself. Don't take that.
They said Celebrity Jones is on, y'all. Oh, shucks, get it now. Yes, he is known. He is known. So happy life applies for the man.
The man, okay. This is the biggest part of my class is how to understand how to make your man happy because it's really not that hard, but it still could be confusing if you don't know the type of man you have. So the type of man I have, he's an alpha male. If you don't know what that is, alpha male is more like straight leader. Like he pushes hard to be the best he could be to provide for his family. He's very confident in what he does. He just takes like the role all the way. But with that, there's certain things that he could bring that might be a little too coming off a little too harsh. Like it's too hard because they more leaders. So you think of teachers are normally they like instruct, So if you don't, as a woman, don't know how to handle or be with a man that's like that, you're going to automatically think that he's controlling. Well, all he's trying to do is help you be the best person you could be. But some people only learn by like, oh, come here, baby. Come here. Just sit right here. I'll show you what to do. Okay. Some people is not like that. And alpha men, a lot of them are not like that. They're more like.
Should an alpha woman be with an alpha man? Or is that a possible thing?
Yes.
You ain't no alpha woman.
I'm trying to tell you.
You're too cute. You ain't no alpha woman. Don't even
everybody know me.
When it comes down to business, that's why I told you she runs it.
I don't play no games.
Runs it.
Okay.
I'll be like,
I don't play no games.
I leave it dead in her hands. I'll be like, hey, she got it.
I had to tone it down. That's the number one thing. I had to tone myself down a long time ago because I came in the house with fire. Like, and he was like that. Wait, hold on. So I toned it down in the household, but I still bring the fire outside. So I'm still alpha, but I'm just half and half. I just know when and when not to do it, basically.
Okay. Miss Lauren Corey says, it's power in the tongue. You can either speak, live, and love, or misery and death into your marriage and husband. There you go. How about your why, Lauren? See, I'm about to triple you. Why'd you just end that marriage? Why you gotta say husband? Just say marriage. Y'all, wait a minute. That's why people ain't trying to listen to y'all. Y'all acting like y'all one-sided. Y'all the reason why. Tasha said, oh boy, I have an alpha male too. Terrence says, I like happy spouse, happy house. All right.
I like that.
See the words is a thing there. That's all you got to do. All right. So you're not a cult. Some people feel that these type of things is a cult, and you're trying to take away the essence of the woman. In doing this and go back to the caveman days and you're response to taking people back to the caveman days is what?
No.
The sad part about it is us wanting people to get along in a marriage is a cult of people. Like it's already, you already see that it's a lot of divorce going on in our community. You know, I was raised in a divorced household. Luckily, I had a stepdad that kind of taught me how to be a man, that taught me how to do different things. And I also had my dad in my life. So I had two different men that kind of helped raise me. But it's sad that in our community, we feel like us getting along and being happy is a cult because we have different roles that we got to do. I'm not having my wife running out the door if somebody breaking in. My wife don't take out the trash. My wife don't pump her gas. You know, so most of the time she coming in, asking me to take her shoe off.
See,
suppose you're the only one driving. What you gonna do? You her ride or die. She at the Wawa about 10 miles away. You don't want her to pump her gas. You in the car to come get her, like the bat light go off or what? What you saying?
I'm telling you what she do. This is what she do. My brother drive all the way home and park the car.
You got a whoop.
I'll park and say, okay, James, put the car on E. But now, listen,
that's what he do.
I wasn't always like that. Okay, I come from so I did a lot of things myself. When I came in, he was like, "I'll take the bags." I said, "I got it. I can hold my own bag." But he was just like, "Let me just be a man. Like, let me just do this for you." It took me a couple of years to kind of let him do it. Now, all right, my car on E, go take care of that.
Here comes some family. They got the same last name. Let's see. Y'all done paid them to ask a question. McKenzie, for $50, wants to know, does understanding each personality and self-evaluating your own errors help with a healthy marriage?
Yes, that's why that's the most important part of in our class. We help in that part first because there's a lot of things you got to do as a person. You can't just come in, okay, I'm ready.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, and you're not ready. You have to be ready to be able to take on someone that's not you. It's hard to be with someone in general because y'all two different people. So to put y'all together, you got to have yourself in order first and then be able to put everything forward to your spouse. So that's all we trying to get people to do because people do it backwards and then divorce happens or I'm unhappy for 15 years. Yep. Like it's just
that's what we do. We blame the other person. Hey, you need to do this. You need to do this. And then she say, hey, you need to do this. You need to do this. And then nobody never do anything.
Yeah.
So if you start working on yourself, now you taking the onus on yourself, and now you fixing your own self, and then now you come to the marriage and you come more healthy and stronger.
All right now, Lauren, you gotta pay royalties to Terrence up in Chicago because you using his line. You know he just typed that a few minutes ago, girl. You gotta pay royalties for him. He got that copywriting already. But Corey said it takes two. The man has responsibility as well.
Yes,
it's about happy wife, happy life. It is truly about happy spouse, happy house.
Let's talk about the man real quick because we keep talking about wife. That's the main part. I'm trying to get more to women because most women say they don't need a man all day. You don't hear too many men saying they don't need a woman. It's women saying it. So that's why I'm more influenced to the woman right now. But we have classes for men. Because it's not just the wife that has to have herself in check. It's the man too, because you can have a good woman, have a bad dude. So we got to try to fix that as well. We have the classes for it. And James, he teaches that, which he has experience in. He's been teaching many others, young, older than him. And we do it together. So.
Okay, all right. Well, then maybe we'll revisit, get back together one day with a couple of couples. Maybe after the graduation, we can have some of the ladies come back with their veil and gown and talk about what they took away from it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get over here, and I'm gonna put up here one more time because I gotta get to my business meeting. I went ahead and y'all know how your girl Tasha can be. I went ahead and let this thing go ahead and roll for them because y'all have your questions and stuff. I can't take any more comments. But again, if you want to, I turned it off. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where did it go? Where's y'all thing? Oh, if you're interested in a trainer, you want to learn more about them or any of the other businesses that they have as well too, you can visit them at www.diverse. And get that diverse earth, get that double E in there. Because I had a little typo when I first put it on there this morning. I was like, something don't look right. diverseearth.com to learn about it. Just go underneath a wife coach and check out all the other little things on the website too. Okay.
Thank you so much, Tasha, for putting us on for the hour at that. I really appreciate it. We'll be back.
Oh,
We owe you too, Latasha. We owe you. We owe you. We owe you.
You know, you really owe me. You about to cash at me right after this joke. Hold on. Here we go. It just came up. So y'all don't even know. Y'all was auditioning. Y'all don't know the connections that your girl Tasha has because the comment is there. Tell them it's the RG show is next. What does RG stand for? Relationship gumbo. Y'all don't know.
Okay, Mr. Jones.
Okay, so I'll get you the information for that. You guys stay here, and everyone, it was nice being back with you guys. I missed you. Stay safe. Get your vaccine shots if you want to. You know, if you want to travel and do all the other kind of stuff, or keep the mask on. 1 or 2. I don't care what you do. All right. But it's your girl Tasha, and I'm signing out right now, guys. It was a great show. Let's see. Here we go. Take it out with my music. Bam.
Hey, ain't nobody hotter. Thank you for tuning in with your girl Tasha. We handle business. We ain't about to gossip. Here to uplift you. Now it's time to boss up. Hey, tune in. Nah, you can't miss. Making sure that you get your daily wake up list. We yelling bam. Good vibes, good energy. Bam. Being authentically me. Shout out Little Mo and Trinity. That's mini me. Gotta keep it in the family. Hey, your girl Tasha. YGT. Time to get it hype. Hey, this is what you need. Hey, go ahead, turn it up. This my jam. Being authentically me like bam. With your girl Tasha. Hey, let's dance. Being authentically me like bam. Yeah, now it's time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, hey, now it's time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, we about to get it live with your girl Tasha. Hey, like bam.